Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Warrior 2, Part 8, Take 2, because Audacity was being silly. When we left off, we went and opened some doors, played some slot machines, and now I know where we're meant to go. As you can see, Left Shrine was on our screen there. We just have to follow the coast west and we'll find a shrine. We've actually been to the shrine before. It just didn't click in my mind that was the exact same shrine that we were supposed to go to. So, there we go. Also, I do want to kind of put it out there that I will not be posting anything tomorrow. Tomorrow being March 31st, 2013. That is Easter, and I will be having family here, and I'll be hanging out with family and stuff like that. I know that there are a lot of days where I don't post up stuff anyway, but that's not always on purpose. This time is actually something I'm actually planning on doing. I'm planning on not posting anything up tomorrow, so there you go. Been to the shrine south of Loyalty Castle? Yes, we have. We got the key. These guys will just let us through because they're nice like that, and this will basically lead us to the next town. This way leads nowhere. It actually leads to an island. But seeing I may as well go down this way, why not? Get some extra experience on the way. This is what I did in the last take of the video, and I actually ended up going into the town, and it ended up being a good round out time for the video, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this. That way I'll have more to talk about. Also, if we ever do get poisoned, we actually have Gary with MP, so we can actually use antidotes. So that's why I'm not casting Fireball now. I kind of want to save our MP for healing purposes. Gary is probably going to be our healer most of the time, too. Because, as I said before, Beth is mainly all about magic and not about attacking. So she's basically going to be using her MP a lot of the time, while she will still be using it for healing sometimes. A lot of it's going to be for attacking. Yeah, may as well get some experience while we're here too. That way I'm not too far behind and then going into grinding or something like that. Because it's basically going to be put us in a position where after the video, I'm going to be grinding off screen for more equipment. This leads us to this lava. I'm actually going to check here to see if there's anything on this island that's worth finding on the ground. Also, what kind of monsters are we going to find? Babbles, so same kind of stuff we've been finding outside, like left twine and stuff like that. Sorry about that. So fair enough. We'll see what kind of treasures we may find. We're probably not going to find anything. I don't think this has any importance whatsoever, actually. I can't really base it too much off memory because I've never actually beaten Dragon Warrior 2. The last time I played was a little over 10 years ago, I think. Because I actually had this on the Game Boy Color. I did beat Dragon Warrior 1. I got a good ways into Dragon Warrior 2. Never beat it. And then I kind of lost focus and went on to other games. I did the same thing with Dragon Warrior 3. Dragon Warrior 3, what I did play, was awesome, by the way, and I do look forward to doing that. That isn't going to be for a little while, though, because after we're done with either this or Pokemon, we're going on to A Link to the Past so I can actually continue doing the Zelda thing. Because I kind of want to continue doing the Zelda thing. And then after the other one is done, so basically whichever one's done first, Pokemon or this, I'll go on to A Link to the Past. And then after we're done with the other one, I'm going to start up Kamen Rider Super Climax Heroes. Because there are some people who did subscribe to me for Climax Heroes. And I'm getting kind of antsy to get back to that myself. I just got to make sure that my capture card is working properly. I'm fairly sure it will be with a lot of these other measures like shutting off Steam and stuff that I've been putting in, because Steve is a resource hog. So I'm fairly sure that we can get around to playing the new games pretty much right when we get to them. And of course when we're done with Baldur's Gate, I'm going to start playing Arena, but that's going to be its own line of Infinity Engine D&D games and Elder Scrolls games, so that's going to be its own, I guess, my Western RPG block, whereas everything else is going to be The Legend of Zelda, and then just like whatever else I'm playing. And I kind of want to do not RPGs for a while. After I'm done with Pokemon and Dragon Warrior. So I am going to get to Dragon Warrior 3 eventually, and Pokemon Gold version. I am kind of looking forward to that as well. But kind of want to play some not RPGs for a while. I'm playing 3 RPGs right now. I'm actually kind of actively playing Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning on the 360 because I've had that game for over a year and still haven't beaten it yet. So I have RPGs out the wazoo. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is one. That's another one I'm playing. That's while it is a roguelike, it is technically an RPG as well. And like the other games I'm actively playing are like Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, and Monster Hunter Tri-Ultimate, or 3 Ultimate. Whichever one I guess you like to pronounce. I mainly say 3 Ultimate, but there you go. But yeah, super awesome, fun times bound. Killing some big rats. Yeah, well, these are basically the kind of monsters we're going to be seeing for the next good long while. The town is not far south from here. In fact, it's right here. This is the town. Huzzah. It says, welcome to the town of Hamlin. This is a town where people meet. People meet in lots of towns. You're not that special. Actually, we had a lot more gold in the last take when we got to this point, but that's okay. It just means I'm going to be doing more grinding off screen than I had planned. Law and order is breaking down. A pickpocket got me near Canuck. Luckily for me, he was caught. He must be locked up in the castle. He probably was. We probably talked to him. You have any slot tokens? Yes, we do, technically. The slot machine is just for play. Don't become obsessed with it. We don't have any slot tokens in our inventory, but we do still have one being held by the lady. I did find out in the last take. Also, something I do feel worth mentioning about inns. As in many RPGs, they do get more expensive as we go along. So obviously, 24 gold is not what we would have paid, like up in Leftwine or Canuck or anything like that. However, in Dragon Quest games, particular, Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest games in particular, the more people you have in your party, the more expensive they're going to be. So if we came up here with just Rado, somehow, I don't think that that's possible. I think we have to have Gary before we can get to this point. But if we came here with just Rado, for example, instead of being 24 gold, it would have only been 12 gold. So if we come back here with Beth, it'll be 36 gold. So it basically keeps adding on to the price the more people you get in your party. Oh, hi, Doggy. Doggy can follow us around for a bit, why not? He's not going to follow us outside of the town just while we're in. I hear there's this flying cape in a tower somewhere. If you wear that cape, you can fly a bit if you jump from up high. Don't you forget what I told you. I won't. That'll probably be very important later. Reminds me of the Rocks cape from Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, I think was the Rocks cape. Yeah, it was Oracle of Seasons had the Rocks cape. By the way, I can't wait till the Oracle games come about on the 3DS Virtual Console. Yeah, I know. Like, I have a lot of these games on the Game Boy already, but I just like having them in one place. This guy will save our game like any king would, so we can do that. Oh no, I did not want to do that at all. I accidentally hit no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Back to the title screen. This will take up some more time. That's okay. It's okay. It's not like I can just, bring up the freaking save state. That brings us back to the beginning of the video, so I don't want to do that. Oops. Alright. Get back in the party, dog. You're our mascot for while we're in the town. Okay, so, talk to this guy. He buys himself weapons and armor. He buys some stuff that we want, or he sells some stuff that we want. He sells sickles, which we already have. Spear, which we're going to give to Gary. And he also has steel. He has chainmail. Yeah, we already have chainmail and sickles, but he has steel equipment. Steel armor, steel shield, steel sword. Rado will be getting all of this. Gary will be upgraded to a spear. But yeah, this is, as you can see, this is the point where we're getting some stuff that Rado can equip, but Gary cannot. Okay, let's sell that. It'll give us 15 gold for that. I don't think we actually picked up leather armor this time. No. Okay. The item shop here sells some antidotes, which I actually do want. I wish I could buy more than one at a time. But I'll give 2 each. Oh, he doesn't have any room. Alright, I will give 1 to Rado then, and 2 to Gary. Because he has healing duties for most of the game. Also, probably going to have some more room, too, because I'm actually going to put away these warp wings that way I don't really particularly want. Actually, I do want the slot token. Give it to Gary. I don't want to get rid of the warp wings, because they'll probably be useful at some point in the future. I just don't want to be carrying them. Okay, I guess we can only go up to this many slots. While there's a 4th page, only one item can go there. What should I put in storage? I hate how you have to do this, like, one thing at a time. I'm fairly sure that later games, like, at least the later remakes, have the ability to select more than one thing. But this is just kind of cumbersome and tedious in the long run. I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, we're good. Now let's play the slot machine, because I want to use these slot tokens. I don't want them just sitting around. We know how the slot machine works. And we lose. Yeah, in the last take, we actually got, like, 3 slot tokens in a row, like, 3 in a row where we had, like, 2 matched up. And, I'm actually... Oh, I guess he doesn't follow us in the buildings either. Let's go around here, why not? There's a guy here we can talk to. I'm ashamed. I fled the castle in a panic. I can't bear to think of what took place at Moonbrook Castle. Oh, Princess Beth. He's a deserter. And that little island down there we probably can't get to until... I think we have to get a gold key in order to get into that door, because that's probably going to have the stairs that'll lead up into there, and then we can talk to that guy. He'll probably be important later on. Like I said, I can't base that off of memory because it's been so long since I played the game that I really don't remember much about it. I just remember, like, what the characters are like, and that there's, like, certain... some of the equipment that you get, like, we get a Thunder Sword later. But, even though we are ending on a bit of an early note here, I'm going to go ahead and call the video. And, when we return, Gary will have a spear, and Rado will be decked out in all-steel, triumphant awesomeness. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?